One small step for man, one large step for mankind. That's a 20-year-old combine with a GPS on it. That's awesome. So day 2, we're back at it, cutting along here in Lindsay still. It's yielding pretty darn good. It's muddier than all get out though. We're hardly just sliding through this. We're just about finished. We've got about 9 or 10 acres left, and we've got both combines going finally. Jake's in the grain cart, Pat's the other combine, and we're getting through, but it's muddy. I'm driving through places where water's standing, and it's just something else. I've never cut wheat this muddy before. I'm not sure what I think about it. Actually, I am sure what I think about it, but I'm not going to say what I think about it. So, we're rolling again. The wall we're up against right now, we are auto steering in this combine, GPS, no moisture, yield monitor. In that combine, we have no moisture, no GPS, no yield monitor, and no I forgot what I was gonna say. It's got nothing in it. It's got nothing in it for technology-wise, because we didn't get that going before we got started combining, which we tried, but we didn't have it 100% going before we started combining. So they're getting that worked on right now, and I'm running this one. Jake's doing the grain cart, and that's all we got left of this field over here to that tree line. And then I don't know where we're gonna go from here, but it's going, but it's slow. This field has been muddy. I know it's just gonna be really bad to be the guy that has to. It's gonna be real bad to be the guy that has to plow this field. We're opening up this new field, and the saying of never having to wait on Doug is no longer true. Actually, I'm not sure who's driving this truck, but we finally had to wait on a trucker with both combines going. And Jake's calling me up. So back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by Jake. This is what we're up against right here. We're waiting to get everything unloaded. I don't know if you can see it in this little, right here, the water standing. That means when there's water standing in your field, it means it's a little bit muddy. Yeah, that's a little bit muddy. Just like kids in the elementary school, at the water fountain, we're waiting our turn to unload, because that tends to happen a lot when you open up the field with 2 combines. Both of them get full when you don't have a truck, so we're waiting our turn to get back at it, and it's muddy, real muddy. Worse than the last field, and the last field was pretty muddy, so mud, and more mud. Right now we are switching out grain cart tractors to put the little grain cart on the 8310R and pick up the big grain cart with the 9200, because that's just how muddy it is. We can't. I was going to show you about it. I decided not to. We just can't pull the big grain cart through the mud with the 8310 because it'll get enough traction. So we're switching out grain cart tractors right now. It's probably, if we have to wait, it's probably why. We finally hit the big time operator status. We got the little grain cart going on that tractor, and over there, I think you can see it over there in the distance. We got that. We got both grain carts going right now. We put the smaller grain cart in the smaller tractor, so big time operator status going right now. 2 grain carts. I don't know if you can see it in this video right now, but that little crooked drive looks like a snake's tail. It's because it's mud, you can't steer at all. Your back tire starts spinning back and forth, and you're going instead of going this way, you start going that way, and your tail end starts going that way. You can't hardly keep it straight, so that's what causes that little ziggity-zaggity over there. Well, so far, we're combining this light right here. When I turn the combine, it won't quit beeping at me. So let's go see what Jake's up to.